Yo, welcome back. Unlike most people who visit Lake Garda, I won't be sitting around drinking spritzes, smoking ciggies and enjoying the quiet life. Well, maybe I will just a little bit. But today I bring you to the town of Riva del Garda on the shores of Lake Garda. The vlog brings an end to what I like to call my vanilla series from Northern Italy. It was a series that was built on the same structure, a nod to the past, a glance at the present, and the odd musing of the future. Today I visit Riva, but I'm forced to abort due to extreme weather and settle for something slightly less problematic the next day. So, without further ado, let's get into this goddamn episode. It wouldn't be a day without Borders video without some rain. We're here in Riva del Garda, Italy, on the northern side of the lake, and it is beautifully raining, and we've no rain jackets. Fiona has a hoodie that I told her she wouldn't need. Look at this, you can't beat the weather in Italy, by unbelievable. That's the microclimate up here in the north of the lake, and you have what looks like a steamboat there heading off into the lake, and there's really nice yard here, the clock tower. You have the municipal, which is a public building or an administrative building, but you have a really nice courtyard here, flanked by the mountains behind it, which is very cool as well. Look at this, there's like an open church here, or an altar, for people to say their prayers in the middle of this courtyard. You can see the old castle ruins here, so it's like a fortress town. I don't know who this guy is. Giuseppe Cioli. Look at all this architecture and the paintings up on the roof. Probably hundreds of years old. Lovely cafes here on either side as well. Fiona said her dad has wet his hat in this mountain before. It's quite cool though. A lot of them kind of drinking. I think they're freshwater, aren't they? So you can drink them if you want. But you can see underneath it how it's working there. It's quite cool. It's like something you'd see in the Mississippi Delta down in New Orleans or something. It's cool. You can see the Bastione up there that overlooks all of this bay, if you'd call it a bay, on a lake. Come from the lower level, the second lowest, or the second highest level. It has a moat built around it to stop any intruders coming from the Habsburg Empire, the French Empire, all the empires that tried to invade this area. That was probably built up by the Venetians first of all. And this area actually, especially the Bastion, I don't think you can see it over there, but oh yeah, you can up there. It would have provided a good vantage point to see people coming from the south, from Rome or Naples, from the north in the Alps, and from the Mediterranean. So you get quite a good vantage point, and you see why the Bastion developed through the trees there. Great vantage point. And everywhere, all the old buildings in this town have a defensive kind of look to them. They're quite like a medieval castle. The lightning bolt of Riva del Garda. It's a nice smell of rain out here, and nature and the lake. Oh, and thunder. Oh look, it looks like there's a chapel way up there. Do you see it? Yeah. Looks really cool. You can hear the thunder in the background. I want to see some lightning too. Maybe we shouldn't stand under trees. Of course. Look at this. We're suited up here now with our gear. Are you going? we are on the move again. We're gonna go see if we can get that cable car up there and go up the mountain, because we have a plan and we need to stick to it. Jesus, look at all the rain coming down here. That is insane. Trying to escape the rain and get you here. Open sesame. And we're moving. The weather is brilliant. I wonder if we can walk up here. I still don't like them. What a view.
Don't smash me.
So, here we are outside the sunny Bastione. You can see the views of the whole lake. No, you can't, because it's all foggy. But still, you can imagine what it would be like. The lake stretches all the way down that way. It's really cool. And you have Riva del Garda down here behind us. And of course, this is the vantage point where they would look out. During antiquity, they'd look out and they'd be able to see out over the Alps, or well, see towards the Alps, see to the south of the lake. And it would have been a big defensive mechanism. I still think that it's incredible that they're able to build something up here. It's amazing. This might be a good time to tell you as well, I was going to take you on a hike through the trails. These mountains, actually, they were known for smuggling tobacco, and there were military trails all around these hills. But unfortunately, with weather like this, there's no hope that I'm going fucking hiking a trail like that. And Fiona just so happened to come in her sandals today, as opposed to her shoes. I only told her yesterday to wear shoes, that we were going hiking. And if you haven't checked out that video, go watch it. It's the one from the Paper Valley and Mussolini's secret hideout. And also the Venice trip from this vlog series in Italy. But yeah, look, I'm inside the Bastione. And unfortunately I had to leave the videos off yesterday because the weather just got absolutely atrocious. It was pelting down, but I've restarted the video today. A bit of a slight change. We won't be seeing the tobacco trails, and a bit of a change from my normal videos on the channel. I'm here on the lakes, Lake Garda, And the weather is absolutely stunning today. It's unbelievable. And I think I might go for a drink in Peschiera del Garda where I'm staying. And how the hell am I supposed to go back and look at Soviet cities and towns and all these other places that I go to when I have been given a taste of the good life, la dolce vita? So I saw this house here the other day, and I cannot believe how there is a house that hasn't been snapped up here when this is your front door view. Like, it's for sale at the moment, and I don't know if that's like a picture of what they've got planning for here, but like, it's mental that something has been left to degrade that much when to me it looks like it's prime real estate. Now I don't know the economic conditions here in Italy at the moment, but Jesus, it has to be up there with some of the most beautiful scenic views from your bedroom window, I would say. Look what it's right next to, a gorgeous house here with a really nice, well looked after garden, doing some works here at the back. Unbelievable. As I'm walking down the street here, about 200 meters up the road, look at this, another one. I mean, what the fuck? Surely there's some millionaire that can come here, buy a house like this, do it up, have it either turn it into an Airbnb or a hotel, or else just have it as their own house. I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't know if you can see it in the background there, but there's behind that kind of buildings, there's actually the theme park, Gardaland, tucked in behind the trees. You can kind of see some bits sticking up, and the top of a roller coaster that actually just descended there. But yeah, good theme park. Police out here, looks like they're dealing with something back there in the restaurant. Someone's obviously a bit fucking shit-faced and they're taking care of that. This is just entering into the main small town area, which is very, very pretty. So I'm going to cross the road here and see what it's like. What you have over here is like tourism shops. Small narrow Italian streets. They're really nice. Saw a couple of them in Venice, and it seems to be a very normal thing in Italy with these narrow streets with some cafes lining either side of the street. Tourist information and some drunk fellas are absolutely mental. But I want to walk up here. I think there's a bit of a viewpoint up here that I want to check out. So here you can see actually where the lake comes in, and where I'm standing up here from this viewpoint, it looks like it's a bit of a moat, but it's been repurposed here into like a park or an amenity there for people to walk and have a viewpoint. But look what you can see here, just all of Lake Garda. So we're at the south of the island here. I don't know what orientation I am now as I'm looking at it, but we're the southeast. But yeah, what a view. This is a little bit of heaven. You can see more of the residential homes back here off the lake, but you'd imagine that's prime real estate right down along that strip there. These walls are old as well, like, so it just goes to show you how old this actual this settlement in Peschiera del Garda is. Now it's a big tourist hub, but back then it looks like it served some function, or it was a former kingdom or royal residence of sort, because they were defending something inside of this moat. I'm not sure the history of this region, but I mean, the walls tell you a bit of the story without even having to open a book or a website. Oh, this is where I just was, up on this wall up here, and we looked down here. Look, you can see some ducks sleeping over there on the bench. Yeah, what a sight. Look at the colour of the water, unbelievable. The colour of the water is just a beautiful turquoise colour. The Garda region is really famous for limons or lemons. So every decoration and trinket and bag in all these shops have lemons put on them, and actually there's a really citrus smell just passing that shop there. It's a bit quieter down these streets now with these. Collector post. Collector post. Look at this. This is a small little patio next to what I can only imagine is the church or the ruins of something here. This is the church. And these are the ruins of something here. Well, as I sit under a tree here at the top of Peschiera del Garda, unbelievable views here, and that's probably the end of my Italy series unless something else goes wrong or my plans end up getting changed. But yeah, I just wanted to say thanks to everyone for watching again. If you've liked the videos, subscribe, follow along. There's bigger trips coming later this summer, so there'll be more videos. If you want to stay up to date, that's the best way to do it, subscribe. And I just want to say, obviously this isn't exactly maybe most people have followed me for, but a bit of variety is no harm every now and then. Thank you very much. If I've made any mistake, I'm open to suggestions.